wake up and smile, 'cause it's been a while. It's been like a whole day since I stopped so you could hold me. But this child awaits, strong in the faith. Lord, you are the refuge that I can't wait to get to, 'cause I can't let a day go. Can't let a day go
by.
All right.
We back.
All right, we back. Welcome to Face with Gerald and Regina. We are back. We are excited. And we're doing all things new. Hi, everyone. How you doing this great afternoon on November the 4th?
It's good to see everybody.
It's good to see everybody.
It's glad
we
to be
miss everybody.
seen.
Yes, we miss everybody. You said it's glad to be seen?
Yeah, it's glad to be seen.
So welcome to Face with Gerald and Regina, where we give different perspectives on real life issues with transparency. And if you would like, if you need exposure, let us help you. If you'd like to be a guest on our podcast show, inbox us so we can get you a date to be on the show in the studio or through Zoom. So the way that you can contact us is if you go on our face-to-face page, you can just inbox us, or GL person is Gerald 7076 at gmail.com, or you can do face-to-face podcast 21 in his face with the number 2 face podcast 21 at gmail.com. Again, you can also inbox us on our face-to-face page, and then also you can visit our YouTube page. Please like, please subscribe, and just give us your critique. I mean, you want to comment, because I have the comments open, so please comment. So
let's get
we're
into
excited.
it.
So the topic today is, what do men really want
Really
from women?
What
do men really
want from women?
In caps, really want from women? So we're going to do something different. I'm going to let Gerald start because we're going to go over just a few things regarding what do men really want from women. And before I give it to Gerald, there are so many things that's floating around on Instagram, Facebook, lists, women with lists, women with ridiculous lists that are keeping women single.
Crazy. Yeah, for real. That's keeping them single.
Really, and I, when I was I looked at 2 of them. I was embarrassed, number one, and then I looked at the ages of these women. They were young. Yeah. They look like they were at 30-ish, but then we also have women that are at my age, in their 50-ish, that have a list also. And then I thought about my sons and my grandson, and I'm like, nah, we can't do this. So I'm gonna give it to the hands of Gerald. We're gonna go over this.
So the topic is, what do men really want from women? Men. Some men are different. For me, and I'll try my very best to speak for all mankind, so to speak. I think the most of the guys that I've talked to, their number one thing was respect. Respect. They want to feel loved. They want to feel needed. Because and when I say they want to feel needed, and no disrespect towards women, by all means necessary, on anything that we're about to say, anything we're about to talk about, we don't beat, no bashing, no nothing like that. But a lot of women nowadays they'll say, well, I don't need no man. And they quick to throw that up in a man's face.
Not all women.
Well, not all women, okay. but some women are like that. Yeah. And, some women are like that. And the thing about it is, and that's why I say men, they want to feel needed and they want to feel wanted. Some men are sensitive, and the thing about it is, you'll never find out if the guy that you're pursuing or the guy that you're dating, if he's sensitive or not, because every time you talk to him, it's always you doing this instead of you being soft and sensual and compassionate, and not necessarily saying that, you know, that he has to lead with an iron fist. Because I believe when a man has a lead with an iron fist, that's a form of control.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, when you got a strong woman, not necessarily saying, you know, strong black women, but just strong women, period. That's something that a woman is not going to respond to. A man that's trying to lead with an iron fist. Okay. And the thing about it is, you know, that can very well be a turnoff to a woman.
Yes.
It can very well be a turnoff to a woman. And the thing about it is, you know, a lot of men, you know, if you're married, you know, they want sex. We just keeping it real. They want sex. They want good sex. They don't just want sex. They want good sex. It's not being vulgar or not being provocative or anything like that. You know, they want respect. They want to be made to feel loved. They want to be wanted. Some men, they desire a lot of affection. Some men desire some. Some men desire a lot. All men are different. You know, some men want to feel like, you know, that sense of security, like, you know, the woman he's married to or the woman he's dating, the woman he's thinking about being married to, if there's a sense of security.
Yes.
You know, because I mean, it's the last thing a man want to do is go to work, have a bad day, and then when you get on the phone with you, there's another bad day.
Yeah.
That's a very hard thing.
Yeah.
And you know, as men, you know, we fight the world and then got to come home and fight with you. That's something we don't want to do.
Exactly.
That's something we don't want to do. That's a major turnoff. You know, that you know, yeah, that'll make a man, you know, look other ways. You know, look other places.
Yeah.
For you know, for a level of, how do you want to say it?
Emotional.
Yeah, emotional ear. An emotional ear, somebody that's going to listen. Because sometimes that's all men want. We just want somebody to listen. Sometimes we don't need a solution because we already know the answer. Some, not all, some. But at the same time, you know, it's a lot of things that men, you know, desire. Go ahead.
So last night, actually, because I was like, I hope some women don't get mad at me. I was praying and I feel like, Lord, I really want to tap into the heart of a man, even though I'm not a man. But this is like the things that I see, and me being a female. I was looking at the list and I'm like, I was there at one point. I'm not there anymore. So I have a couple of things you have already listed. So this right here, I just wanted to, I was like, Lord, let me just tap into the heart of a man. So what do men really want from women? You said to be respected.
Most definitely.
To be respected. Okay.
Yeah.
To be heard. Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
To be heard. To be totally honest. Okay. To not with and I'm gonna say this, with being a strong woman myself, some days I don't feel strong.
Yeah.
I think some men get intimidated by that. And I'm like, why? But the next one is to not be afraid to be vulnerable.
Yeah. Of course.
You know?
But it has to be with the right one.
With the right one, yes.
That you
not
can be
just
free
anyone.
with. That you can be free with, and they're not going to judge you.
You're going to judge you. Unconditional love, because there are so many people that are doing love with conditions. I'll do this for you if you do this for me.
If you do, yeah.
To not be compared to another man or your father.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, my dad did this. Well, we're another day in time.
Yeah. Exactly.
And what worked back then may not. Now I do feel that men, they need to provide. That's
of course.
And that's something different. I'm talking. We ain't talking about boyfriend and girlfriend because we too old for that. I'm talking about kingdom marriages, kingdom spouses. So yeah, but the comparison, and then more hugs. Engineer, am I right?
Yeah, yeah. Men like hugs.
No, I
like
actually,
to be like touching.
You like touching? Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Lord, this is what He dropped in my spirit, to be encouraged more.
Yeah, that's right.
We need to encourage someone.
That's all right. The world done beat me down. They already told me ain't about nothing. Then I got to come home for you to tell me I ain't about nothing. Well, I guess I'm really not. For real.
Yeah. And this is where discernment comes in, because when God blesses you with a kingdom spouse, you're going to already know. You're going to feel it. Yeah. You're going to be able to tap in what's going on with them. You're going to recognize as soon as he walks through the door, hey, there's something wrong. To have someone in their corner rooting for them.
Yeah.
Okay?
You got to be the number one cheerleader.
Yeah. Forgiveness. If they have been forgiven of an offense, for it not to be thrown back in your face.
That's right.
If you're going to forgive somebody, just forgive it. Just clean slate. To feel needed. I think you covered that. And the things that I've listed is beyond the physical. Okay? Yeah. It's not all about your breasts. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, for real.
Not about your thighs and your big booty. You have to have more substance to that.
Way more.
And I'm getting tired. Woo, Lord,
Way
I'm getting
more.
tired of women. Sorry. Thinking that it's what's going to keep a man.
It's not.
Their body parts. You
not.
have to, because after a certain time, it gets tiring.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
So, and with that being said, like Miss Regina said, your body's part, your breasts and your butt and your thighs, and I'm gonna be honest with you, me as a man, those things look good. It's attractive to me because men are visual. We like what we see, and I said, and sometimes we like what we can smell, and sometimes men are drawn to a beautiful, sexy, good smelling, nice dressing woman. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you have all of those traits and you've got a bad attitude, for me, that means nothing.
Exactly.
That means nothing.
Yeah.
Because I can care less, as a man, as the men that I know. I can't speak for all men, but the men that I know, they don't care how fine you is. They don't care how nice your butt is, what kind of shape you got, all of that. Guess what? That looks good. We like that, but at the same time, again, the men that I know, can you pray? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you pray? Can you cover me in prayer? Can you talk me out of a foothold when I'm having a bad day? You know what I'm saying? Can you encourage me? Can you lift me up when I can't lift myself up? You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So can you give me some scriptures when I can't find them for myself?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Can you just, can you? You know what I mean? Because I mean, truth be told, I'm gonna say it. Ain't no real man checking for no woman that's going to the store with a bonnet on her head. I ain't checking. I'm sorry. The guys that I know.
I don't do bonnets, but that's okay.
Well, you know what? Guess what? I ain't got nothing. So I ain't got nothing. I'm ball, ski ball, whatever you want to call me, slick, whatever. Slick. That's my nickname. But at the same time, I mean, real men, they not checking for no woman that's going to the store in they pajamas and stuff like that. Real men. I can say that about all men.
And we're not saying putting a
Real
full
men.
makeup on. We just saying just come out the house presentable. Because some women, even recently, I seen a girl with a big bonnet.
Just big.
And just
Just big. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? And I say, and the thing about it is, look like you can be. She looked like she could be very attractive when she take that off, when she fix herself up. But then you got that. I'm like, no, it's okay.
No, I seen somebody with a bonnet.
Just a balloon.
Wondered, no,
A balloon.
a bonnet.
Just a balloon on her head. I'm like, girl, come on.
A bonnet on and some pajamas.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, out in public? No,
Yeah.
no.
Can't do that.
Doing
man.
laundry, I'm like, dude, it's tough. So yeah, it's tight, y'all.
It's tight, but it's right.
It's right.
And guess what? In the meanwhile, let's flip that around. Now we're talking about men, but men need to be able to do the same thing when it comes towards their women, or a woman that they dating, or the woman that they thinking about, or the woman that they eyeballing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be clean. Your hair gotta be cut. It gotta be on point. You
see what
gotta
I'm saying?
smell good.
So fellas, y'all hear what Miss Regina is saying?
We don't want no saggy bottoms.
You see what I'm saying? Regina, I said Regina is of age. She's telling you what she like, what she want. I mean, she likes an attractive man that dress well, that smell good.
One that can pray.
One that can pray.
One
that knows
loves
how to
God
carry himself
before me.
Exactly.
Or anyone before himself.
Exactly.
Someone that know how to pray. Someone know how to go to God. Someone that's responsible, but someone that really smells good. I'm sorry.
Exactly. But no, it's the truth though.
You smell
it's
good.
The truth. And the thing about it is,
clean cut.
And the thing about it is, it's easy for a woman to follow you. It's easy for a woman to follow a man when she see that he can lead. Mm-hmm. She'll follow that man down a foxhole.
If he's a great leader,
if he a good leader, and if she know, we finna go in this foxhole, but he gonna pray us out in about 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. I said this week we finna eat noodles, but next week we finna go to the steakhouse next week.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating noodles, y'all. Okay,
there ain't nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, you got to be able to. Men desire certain things, and I say, and looks don't always have to be at the top of the list.
Thank you.
And sex is not at the top of the list. It's on the list. It's up there. But it don't have to be number one and number two.
In this day,
for me.
In this day and age, I believe that we're past the BBLs. Yeah. I'm getting tired. If I see another lopsided BBL,
I'm trying to tell you, it's big out this way. Look like a car. Look like a car sticking out, the back bumper sticking out, and then you got the legs looking like toothpicks. That's your BBL right there.
That's an ant.
BBL.
That's an ant.
I'm sorry, y'all. We just say stuff.
But it is, because that was actually, I have 15 on this list. And that was actually the 12, where men are, and we're talking about, if those that have come in, what do men really want from women? Substance, personality.
That's right. Quit being serious all the time.
And character beyond the physical appearance. And I'm going to say it again. Substance, personality, character beyond the physical appearance. Mm-hmm. You can't always be stuffy. You got to let your hair down. If you're bald headed, it doesn't matter. Females, just let your hair down. Just let your soul go. But then also, I know for me, if I feel comfortable, you got to feel comfortable around a man in order to let yourself down. Yeah. To feel vulnerable. Mm-hmm. And then to me, again, that's where discernment comes in, because you just don't do that with anybody. And we're not talking about just dating. Mm-hmm. I know for me, when I was thinking about this list, I was thinking about kingdom. If you're looking for a kingdom spouse, kingdom marriages. I don't know why kingdom marriages keep ringing a bell, but like a kingdom spouse, or even if you're just going out. I mean, you got to get to know someone initially. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all, these lists got to go, though. I just got to say, them lists got to go. So I have on here a woman that's on the same page with a man. How can two walk together except they be in agreement? Mm-hmm. You have to be on the same page. A woman that is going to put him first. Of course, God, but him first.
Yeah. I just thought about something. I got a question for you in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. And number 15. This should have been at the top of the list. What do men really want from women? To be silent. Sometimes we can miss it. No, by just keep running our mouths, we're missing it. We're missing it. Yeah. He can be trying to tell you that he didn't have a great day, and you keep you're talking. Yeah. So it's good to be silent. Let him vent. Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, for real. And it's and I say and just what Miss Regina's saying, sometimes, you know, when your man, he come home and he done had a rough day, or maybe he have, maybe he haven't, but then that's when that discernment should kick in automatically. You should be able to see it in his eyes, see something in his face. I ain't saying you got to be on your post at all times, but what I am saying is when your man come home, or when you talk to him, or you can just hear something in his voice, or when you see him, you'll see something in his walk, you'll see something in his eyes, or you'll see something in his facial expressions. You'll know, all right, he kind of going through it a little bit. Let me put mine on the back burner, and let me talk. Let's talk about his. You know, and you know, and secondly, you know, it's a lot of times. I'm finna say this, and I'm probably gonna get beat up, but it's a lot of times, as women, y'all might know the answer to whatever it is that we trying to figure it out. Y'all might know the answer, but let us feel like that we came up with the answer. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because sometimes that can feel like that you're being too much like overbearing. Mm-hmm. It can feel like you're being overbearing, and it feels like that you're trying to overstep, and you're not letting me be the man. And the thing about it is, and I can say this for a lot of men. Men, we want to feel like we the barbarian.
You're the big dog.
We want to feel like we the big dog. We want to feel like, yeah, you the man. You got it done. But at the same time, it's a lot of women that I know got the answers to a lot of stuff. But then I say us as men, we still sitting there, man, let me see how I'm going to do this, and let me figure this out. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, y'all already got the answer. But sometimes as men, because men, sometimes we can be a little bit prideful. Mm-hmm. A little bit prideful. Yeah. And sometimes
women too.
Yeah, women too. And sometimes we don't have all the answers, but as men, we want to know that you letting us lead. We want to feel like that you allowing us to lead. You allowing us to lead, and you not overstepping your boundaries. And that's it. When you get to a point in place when a man feel like you overstepping your boundaries, he gonna always that inkling of that iron fist is gonna kind of raise up. And that's what a lot of women don't like, when a man has a lead with an iron fist, and not either more or less inkling. When I say an inkling, somewhat is going to come off as controlling, because he's going to get offensive. He's going to get offensive. He's going to feel like, oh, you ain't letting me lead, or you ain't listening to me, or you don't care how I feel about it because you ain't listening. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, as you were talking, I was thinking also with men, you should have self-confidence. So I understand what you're saying, but you should have, that's one of the things, I've been praying for kingdom spouses, just self-confidence.
Yeah.
Even if you do find yourself in that situation, your self-confidence, you know what I'm saying? That should be able to, it should kick in. But you were going to say something. Was that what you about to say?
Because
here's
the thing. To kind of flip the script, I'm finna open up my personal life. Like with men like Vernetta, it's a lot of stuff when it comes to like businesses and like relationships and stuff like that. Vernetta, no. Some of the stuff I don't know.
And that's fine. That's okay.
And that's okay. Guess what? I'll be the first one to say, no, I don't know that. Or either I straight up say, hey, what to do about this? Because I don't really know what to do about that.
And when you do put that out there, because I know how Vernetta is, she doesn't have a problem. Like, I can't believe you.
I can't believe you don't know this. Why you don't know this? That's not
girl.
Exactly. Hold on, and exactly, and that's not how she is. And so again, I thank God for that, and I thank God for her. But but at the same time, it's nothing wrong with men being able to say, I don't know.
I like that. Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this, or either, hey, can you help me figure this out? And then I said, once you help me figure it out, back up. back up, and then still make me feel like, yeah, you did it. Because at the end of the day, men, we want to feel like we barbarians. We want to feel like we Superman. And all along, you might be Clark Kent. You might be Clark Kent. But at the same time, if men, I promise you, we feel like it's your responsibility to help us lift us up. And I say, and sometimes women just don't do it.
But you know what? I'm hearing what you said, because you were saying it actually isn't our responsibility to lift you up. That's where I'm saying so about that.
Kamisha said accountability. I'm sorry. I was just talking. No, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. But I was going to talk about that one too. Thank you, Kamisha. No, I understand what you're saying, but that's where that self-confidence come in.
Exactly.
Well,
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So,
I agree.
How can I say?
No, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. You ain't gotta put it no other way. I agree with what you're saying, because at the end of the day, you're right. It's not your responsibility to get me going. I should be self-motivated.
But I don't have a problem encourage you. Okay, baby, let's do this. I
ain't never heard her talk like that, y'all. I never heard her talk like that. I heard her say, man, bro. I hear her talk like that most of the time when she talking to me.
Yeah, that's for my my kingdom. Yeah. He's like,
No, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm just saying, give an example, like, okay, accountability is true. Yeah. And I don't know why I didn't put that on the list. Because I think I mentioned it this morning when I talked to you, that one thing that that men really need in women is accountability.
Gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have it.
And I know, I won't say, there are some women that I know that do not take accountability for anything that they do
at all.
At all.
Boy.
I'm like,
at all, boy.
Are you serious? Just as a friend, I'm like, did you just say that? Like,
for real?
Why? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real, for real.
You know what we're going to do? We are going to open the phone lines because I see the
yeah, these comments is going crazy.
Yeah. So if you guys want to chime in, you want to chat, you want to just a comment, 469-708-8609. I'm doing great. I can read with my glasses. Okay, 469-708-8609. Please call in if you want to just chat with us. You just want to say hi. You want to chime in, please.
And the thing about it is, with this subject and topic, y'all, we're definitely gonna do a part 2.
Yeah,
definitely. And I mean, and the thing about it is, we'll never woman bash, we'll never man bash.
No.
You know, because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. You know, some folks don't do it right all the time. Some folks, don't do it right. When you first meet them or anything like that. But I think, with that being said, when you first meet somebody at the gate, it needs to be established. I desire to be married.
I don't think the first date.
You don't think so?
Because you can actually scare that individual away.
Oh, no, I'm gonna say it.
Okay. Well, I know for me, I would let them. I'll kind of. Well, some women, it's like as soon as you meet him, this is what I want. This is da da. Yeah. You can kind of slide that in.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you can say that. I don't know why I'm tongue tied. That you're dating intentionally, and the end result is you want, you would like to be married. I can see that, but on the first, if you're getting to meet someone, I would maybe save it for the second date. And then to me, you just use your discernment.
Of course.
Because if everything is, you meet somebody and there's a vibe and he's opening up, just use your discernment.
Exactly. Then you open up.
And then you open up and he's like, yeah, I'm really excited about this date. And, I'm really intentional. And then all you had to hear is intentional.
Yeah. Because that word intentional, nowadays, boy, that means a lot.
That means a lot.
It carries a weight.
I just want to, then you can kind of slide it in there. But to me, it just.
You think you should wait, like to maybe the second, maybe third date?
No, I won't say the third. I would say as soon as possible, but just kind of feel around with the individual, because there are some knuckleheads, male and females. You go on the date,
trying to tell you,
they'll let you know off the rap. Now I'm talking. They'll let you know off the rap. I don't want no marriage. I just want to keep dating, and then they want to get the draws. So
for real. I just want to get your draws, and that's what it is.
I'm serious.
I just want to get your draws. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's is that right? No, that's not.
No,
right.
It's not right. But
that's not right. But I will say this: it don't take a man 3 years.
Yeah.
It don't take no man a year. A man, like you said just a few minutes ago, if the vibe is there, a man will know within 6 months. A man, I know within 6 months, man.
He'll know right away.
He'll know right away. It's just something that you feel.
Marriages, God is gonna let them know. Okay, no more dates. This ain't the one.
Yeah, no more dates. This ain't the one.
Or
she just a big button to smile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. I mean, she has a big button to smile. Yeah, she look good when she walk. Okay, cool.
Enjoy your date and don't call her again.
Don't call her again. Go on and block her, because that ain't the one. Especially if you're 30 and 40 something years old.
I don't have time to be playing.
Man, please, I'm too old for girlfriend and boyfriend stuff. I'm too old for that. I'm like, and you should be too old for that too. You too old for girlfriend and boyfriend stuff. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm serious, man. You too old for girlfriend and boyfriend stuff.
It sounds weird to me.
It do.
Okay, now my birthday, y'all, is November the 12th.
It really?
I'll be 56. I'll be 56. So I know for me, to hear somebody say boyfriend and girlfriend is just weird to me.
Like what? You like what? What,
You going on how many years? 5 years?
And you still?
And
what is you doing?
And I told, was it my neighbor? Because she had like about 2 or 3 years. And I told her, I said, so any talks of marriage? And she was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was like, you do know that a man does know. And I understand that some guys want to take their time. If you feeling around, you should not be in a relationship.
Especially when you meet a man and his mindset is already there. His intentions about you, it'll show up. It'll just show up. And I mean, it's a lot of men desire to be married. But I said, but it's a lot of times those are the ones. Sometimes women they look over because he don't make enough money. Or he can't take me nowhere but to McDonald's right now, But in the meanwhile, he has great potential. He has a vehicle. He has a job. But right now, he may be so much overloaded with bills, but he can't take me nowhere but McDonald's. Or he might be able to take me to IHOP. On our first.
What you
date.
talking about? IHOP is hello.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm cool with that.
And see, that's where the discernment comes in because when you're having that conversation with the individual, you can kind of gauge if he's saying he is a truck driver, they make pretty good money, or he's saying that he's a teacher, you can kind of gauge what their budget is. Yeah. And I know for me, and I'm just talking about for me, so don't y'all come for me, okay? Just for me, I don't have a problem with Olive Garden. It's not even, to me, it's not even about the dinner.
It's not.
If we can go to a cafe and have a cup of coffee. Okay, my East Coast is coming out. I'm sorry,
but for real though,
like for real. I mean, and then my thing is on the first date, man is really not obligated. I'm not understanding about these elaborate dinners, and of course it depends on the individual. If the guy is setting it up and he wants to take you out to dinner, that is great. But I know for me, I just want to get to know you. We can have coffee. We can go to Dunkin' Donuts.
We can sit in the park on the park bench.
We can sit on the park bench. We can
and
go
be laughing and talking.
It
don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter.
We can go to the mall and walk around, do some window shopping.
And it's cool.
This list that these women are coming is really ridiculous, and it's keeping women single. And to me, it's just delusion. It's like
you said a delusion. Now I said delusion. No, I ain't gonna say. I don't want nobody making think I'm talking about him because I'm not.
No, I know I'm saying it.
Well, you say it.
As a female, some of these lists that are coming out, it's delusion in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
And it's keeping you single.
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory is a bomb. What you talking about?
Nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory at all. There's nothing wrong with it.
Denny's. I have a list. I'm not gonna do no list.
Man, just some good all out laughing and talking, and it's cool. A good old ice cream cone. Go to McDonald's, get your ice cream cone for $1 or whatever it is. Because I mean, he might whatever it is, he might not have nothing but $10.
Yeah.
And you finna take his last $10 that he was finna use for chicken money later on this evening for him to get him some dinner. You know what I'm saying? For some Williams chicken money, and you finna take all his $10, and he might, and that dollar might have been his budget.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this: if he has the last, he shouldn't be dating. Damn. Or
Regina, no.
Or her. There are so many women that will use men just for the
Regina,
date.
No, we're gonna talk about that.
No, but listen.
No,
I'm not going over it. I'm just saying, shame on the women that use men. They already know they're not interested in the man.
Okay.
They'll let them play on the date.
Okay.
And then
then
get. But my thing is, for men and women, if you are struggling right now, and this is just my opinion,
I follow what you're saying.
If you are struggling right now, and the only thing that you can come up with is not funny, it's $10.
Man, that's the best he can do, man.
Okay, and I understand that. You should not be dating.
Regina. No, producer. See, our producer, he over there laughing too.
No, he over there laughing. No,
you believe that too? He said, "No, come on,
it depends.
man."
No.
No,
it depends
Regina.
on it. No, I would not turn the man down now. If someone's saying to me, "Hey, let's go out for a drink," and I'm talking about coffee, y'all, and the espresso or cappuccino. We ain't talking about no liquor.
And I say, you go to Starbucks, that $10 is gone.
It's gone.
It's
yeah.
gone.
Or even
And
I love Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin'
And
Donuts.
he's scuffling and fumbling. What he gonna do about his chicken money?
And you know what? That's where I come in, because I'll handle it. Now I'm one that will. If you can't do your bill, I'll help you with the bill.
But then not only that, that's where that discernment come in at.
Yeah.
If you like, okay, I'm kind of picking up on some stuff.
I'll pay for the tip, or
Yeah.
hey, do you? Because I did that, and when I did that, the person actually said to me that they've never had that done before, and they really appreciate me offering.
And that's why it's important that a woman like you, when you go out on a date or the times that you have, you take your own money.
Why
for
would
just in case.
Women? I have a problem with women doing that. You need to take your own money, because you never know that date can go left.
It can.
He
He can go to the bathroom and you'll never see him again. That's bad business right there.
Or yeah.
Go to the bathroom and boy,
and
he
you
walk out the back
with
door
bill.
and you left I done seen it happen.
Yep. So
like,
or the vibe is not right.
Yeah, for real.
Or women not being silent. Men too, but women, you telling everything on the first date. You done scared the man.
Yeah, you done scared him. You like, hey, I can't keep
I
up
use
with
the
you.
bathroom, and then you over there waiting, and the waiter comes by and be like, you know
he just.
Oh boy.
He just chunk you the deuce, and so what you gonna do about this?
Here's the $100.
Yeah, the bill is
$100.
What you gonna do? And you done came there with $20 in your pocket. Man, Flip, what you gonna do? Y'all got some dishes?
Y'all, we still on what do men really want from women, but
for real.
I thank God for the opening, because I think someone needs to hear that. The discussion that we're having, we're kind of going a little off topic, but I believe that someone needs to hear that, because there are people that are, I guess, watching.
And
that
y'all
are
can
single.
call in if y'all want.
Please.
Y'all can call in.
469-708-8609. If you want to chat, if you want to comment, please.
Because at the end of the day, different men want different things. Different men want different things. I'm gonna go on and say it. Different men, they want different things, and men, they want respect. They want to be loved. They want to know that you love them. They want to know that you care. They want to know that you encourage them. And if you married, can you give me good sex? The raunchiest you can get it. I'm just being real about it.
Not all men. The raunchiest?
No, all men, the raunchiest, the nastiest. All men are like that. I promise you. Quite a bit. 80% of men.
He's like 80%.
80%. Now, some men, they have to, take vitamins to kind of help them out a little bit. Kind of have to take vitamins, to help their testosterone out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just keeping it real, which I'm being honest.
Yeah.
For real, I'm serious. Some men have to take vitamins to help them out a little bit, to, get their libido, whatever, all that type of stuff. They have to do that. But at the same time, 80% men, they want some good sex.
That's why that's why
They want it. They want good sex. Not only that, like I said, if you my wife, I need you to be able to give it to me as raunchy as I can have it.
Yeah, but you have to have foreplay before you get
Well,
to the
yeah,
sex,
that's
that a lot. Foreplay. Okay, you with me, engineer? Come on now. He married, so he knows.
I'm saying he married, so he can talk about this. So I'm just telling you what men want now. They want some men like it more. Some men some men like it a little less. Some men don't think about it as much. But some men, they think about it quite a bit, and they be waiting. I can't wait till I get home. I'm finna tear her down. I ain't talking about tearing somebody else down. I'm finna tear you down. I'm finna tear you down. I'm finna put her to sleep. That's what I'm finna put her to sleep. That's exactly what they be saying. I'm finna be saying, and they said, man, I'm gonna put my wife to sleep tonight.
Now we being transparent, y'all.
For real, we being real transparent.
Married, so he can talk like that. They married folk up in here.
For real. Because at the end of the day, you gotta be willing to be transparent, and then not only that, to be able to live a godly lifestyle. And it's okay. It's okay because you have to be real and be respectful, and be able to think about certain things, and not only that, and know that your thoughts are clean and pure.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, especially if it's about your wife or if it's about your husband.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, whatever. You want to send some pictures? Do it. Whatever. Send you. And I'm finna say no, don't say that. But at the same time, we just talking about what men want from a woman. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, men, they desire patience.
Yes.
Honesty.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
Respect.
I think the top one is respect.
Respect is number one for me.
And for them to be needed.
Yeah.
And for women to be silent, really.
Because I said to women to be silent, because sometimes women, they talk too much. Mm-hmm. Women. I've seen women talk themselves out of a good man. You talk yourself out of a good man, and I mean this man, he hard working. You know, he don't mind paying the bills. He don't mind giving you his check. You know, he don't mind taking you out to these nice fancy restaurants. He don't mind allowing you to go on, little shopping sprees on a Saturday with your homegirls, and he sit at home and watch all of the games. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. A lot of times, women sometimes they don't know, because again, they talk too much sometimes. Mm-hmm. They talk too much. And what I found out is, as a man, I found out is, as long as you respect me, I'll climb a 100-foot brick wall for you, mm-hmm. with click clacks on, with some click clacks and some boxer briefs, naked.
Oh Jesus!
I'll do that for you.
I'm trying to visualize that. Okay.
I don't know what that look like. I don't know what that look like. I'll run to Africa for you if you respect me. Yeah. If you respect me, if you do the things that I desire coming from you, mm-hmm. and then that makes me want to give you the things that you desire coming from me, because it's a two-way street. Yeah. It's a give and take type of thing. And when I do something wrong, you don't have to remind me that I did it wrong. Yeah. You don't have to remind me, because there should never be no scorekeeping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing things right on up. Remember when? I'm like,
scorekeeping.
I thought she forgave me for that. She bringing that up again?
Yeah, she bringing it up again. She talking about it again. Yeah.
One thing that I observe is also what you grew up on. What I observe in our household, because my dad was the breadwinner, of course, and my mom, when we were younger, she stayed home. She ended up going to work part-time and then eventually full-time. But that one thing I did notice with my dad, mm-hmm. My mom respected my dad. I mean, they had their issue, but of course. I mean, normally whatever he said, it went, mm-hmm. and she was silent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And mm-hmm. that was one thing that I seen, and I'm like, okay, she respects him. He loved my mama.
Yeah. But you had a good how do you want to call it? I can't think of, but you had somebody to actually look at. Mm-hmm. You had somebody to look at and to actually see how that's supposed to go. It's supposed to go, see what you supposed to have coming from a man, because you saw your dad doing it. Mm-hmm. Every day, like you said, every day wasn't the best. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, nah, I ain't taking that. No, I ain't taking that.
He worked his behind off for our family.
I ain't taking that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, go ahead.
And I have uncles and aunts. I mean, mm-hmm. I have an uncle. He's been married. They've been married for like 65 years. Mm-hmm. 65 years. Good stuff.
And I can guarantee you, every day they probably still get on each other's nerves. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
And she'll tell you, I mean, respect mm-hmm. and being silent.
Yeah, being silent. Know when to be quiet.
Even if she knew it. She was like, he's the man. God would tell me. She would tell me. This mm-hmm. one time she told me, God told me to be quiet. Let him talk.
Let him talk. Even if you know the answer.
If you know the answer, yeah.
Let him feel like he know the answer. Mm-hmm. Let him feel like he know the answer. It don't matter. You ain't got to voice your opinion. So go ahead. We're gonna do a part 2 of this, y'all.
Yes, we are. We're gonna do a part 2. So I think we basically went over everything. Respect was on top. And if you guys are coming in, what men really want from women. We talked about respect, for them to be, valued. And I think we left that out, but it's the same mm-hmm. thing as being needed. And you can mm-hmm. want somebody, anybody can want, but being mm-hmm. needed, feel like they're being needed, valued. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You value their opinion. You know what I'm saying?
You value my opinion. I might be a trash man, but you value my opinion. I drive a trash truck, but so what? And the trash truck, man, they make good money.
They make good money. What you
They
talking
make-
about? I was
they
about to
make
say,
great
what you
money.
talking about?
They make great money. I drive a trash truck, and yeah, my hands be dirty, look like sandpaper, but value my opinion, please.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
real.
women, and I'm talking to the women out there, we need to get out that 6-figure.
Yeah.
That 6-figure. I'm looking for someone with six. Are you making six
Are
figures?
you making 6 figures? So why you gonna try to make him do that? Yeah, good luck.
Because we
Yeah, good luck. How about that?
because we set the bar so high,
Yeah.
and it's like, dude, you're not even making 6
You're
figures.
not even making 6 figures. You may not even making anything.
And
but
there's
you-
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with desiring that. But I think sometimes the bar is set too high, and
Yeah.
then we have things. We're not even taking accountability for things that we have going on in our lives,
Yeah.
and we're not even at that at all. The requirements
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the list that's going around on, it's crazy. I think they came out. There was another one.
Yeah.
But there was a list that came out where the lady was like, okay, these are for the women, the men that really don't have it. This is the women. This is where he can take you. And it was pretty good list. But I'm
Yeah.
like, now we got all these lists coming out.
Yeah.
You know, so, but the value one another.
So my sister, Sharonda, she said together both can have 6 figures. That's right. Come together and make it happen. Come together and make it happen. If he was eating ramen noodles, if he was eating Vining sausages when you met him, y'all come together now. So now y'all can eat some pot roast. now y'all can eat top ramen noodles together.
And I seen the testimony actually on Facebook. And she was basically saying that when she met her husband, he wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
They have I don't know if it's multi-million. They have a huge business together now. But she basically was saying that when she met him, he didn't have it.
Yeah.
But they love one another. It was never about the money. It
Yeah.
was, it was about, what value they brought to each other. And she said that even with him, with his business, when he started off, she said that there was one time he only made $12
Yeah.
from that. And she said, we lived off of that. And she said, I did what I had to do. If I had to take a second job, that's what I did. But look at them now. I think they're making more with the business together. It's like an entertainment.
Yeah.
I think they go in and install like home theaters. Lucrative business. Look at them now.
They making a grip.
They're making a grip now,
Yeah.
but when I seen that, I was like, wow, you don't see too many women talk about that.
Yeah.
It's really not all about the
Yeah.
money. I would rather have, because you can get somebody with 6 figures and he's a dog.
He a dog. You got a bad
And
attitude.
he has multiple women.
He beat you.
And
Talk
he
crazy
abusive,
to you.
yeah.
He come home late all the time. And when he do come home late, he ain't bringing no dinner. No.
And I'm not downing the women that are looking. If you're looking for men making more than like 6 figures, God bless, Godspeed.
Yeah.
I'll be praying for you. It may take a while. I'm not saying that they're not there, but we just need to get off of what. And it's not even so much bringing. I don't like to bring into the table.
Yeah.
I don't like that. What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, that's kind of.
I don't like that.
That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude, and it depends on the type of man it is. It can be a bit offensive. Yeah.
It's like, what are we both?
Yeah. What are we both? What
What
can
value
we do?
are we adding to both of our lives?
Exactly.
How can we make this work now until God gives? I mean, because
Yeah.
there has to be a vision.
Has
Without
to
a
be.
vision, people perish. So
That's right.
if you're a couple, God will give you a vision,
Yeah.
and then you have to start off small, and then you work your way up.
Yeah.
But you don't jump ship.
No, you don't.
No,
don't
so-
do that.
So we have the line still open. We have a lot of people coming in the comments. We would love to hear your voice. 469-708-8609 if you'd like to call in.
I think we got it. You want to do the what's that? The
We are going to do
the promos.
the promos, our advertisements, what we have going on.
Yes.
But we thank you so much. We thank you for our viewers. We thank you for the people that are commenting. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
That's right.
Because you could be doing anything at this time.
Yeah.
But we appreciate
Exactly. Most definitely. You could be doing anything, but you sit here, you want to listen to us ramble.
you.
We're rambling.
She said, me either. I don't like that table stuff. Exactly.
No, that can be a little bit pushy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, no. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we're going to do our advertisements, our business promos.
Either one.
Whichever one you have, we just kind of
one.
go with it.
Yeah, either one.
All right, go ahead now.
Either one.
Gerald, go ahead.
Yeah, so this right here, this is something that this is something that God gave me and my friend that's standing there with me, Anson. And this is basically something that we put together just for men to be able to come, just laugh and talk and eat and just be yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with preaching. It ain't got nothing to do with throwing scriptures around and nothing like that. Where men can come and just come be yourself. And the address is down there at their location. So all men are welcome to come. All men are welcome to come. You know, it has nothing to, it's not even a church service, so to speak. I say it like that. It's not even a church service, but all men are welcome to come. All right. So this is a conference that God gave me to do. What is that? A couple of months ago I did, and this is if anybody know me personally, you know me that that's something. This stuff like this, these type of conferences and the prophetic ministry, that's something very near and dear to my heart. God uses me in that realm, quite a bit, and it's a lot of times, you hear people say stuff about prophets, but then they quickly judge prophets. But then they don't tell you what the prophet did right. They always say what he did wrong. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, we're gonna be talking about stuff like that. We're gonna be preaching, and one of the nights we're gonna be preaching, and then another night it's just gonna be a teaching segment. All right. Oh yeah, and then I got this. I have this sneaker ball coming up, and it's a lot of times when people see stuff like this, they think stuff like this is of the world. It's not. It's not. We still gonna be laughing and talking and having fun. We're gonna have a best dressed male and female best dressed couple. The best dressed couple, you're gonna get a chance and opportunity to win a pair of Jordans. Him and her, y'all gonna get y'all a pair of Jordans. And I said, and the man, y'all gonna get that chance and opportunity. You see, best dressed man, you gonna win $100, and the best dressed woman, you gonna win $100. And guess what? The tickets are only only $50. Mm-hmm. And I think somebody asked me one time, why you charging $50? Well, we got to pay for the venue.
That's a good amount.
Yeah, that's a pretty good amount. I have to pay for the venue. I have to pay for the food.
Why were you even asking that? But I'm sorry.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, our folks. But you know what I'm saying. So, but at the same time, it's going to be some good music, good DJ, good. It's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you put that on your calendars. All right. Then we got Burgerlicious. So with Burgerlicious, y'all, we got so many great things going right now out there at the restaurant in Louisville. And the thing about it is, we have this right here available for you. You can go online and go to our website, and you can order something from us. You may not want to come all the way over there. I'm not for sure how far the range is. Mm-hmm. I'm not for sure how far the range is, but you can go on our website and order online. You don't have to order it from Uber Eats or Grubhub because we're on all of those platforms. But mm-hmm. you can go online and order it, or else you can call in your order too.
All righty. This is me. Please, ma'am, sir, come get my book. It's called Father's Love. It's a memoir. You can purchase the book online on Amazon.com, or you can cash at me, $FabChickadee51, or you can PayPal me. The ebook is $9.99 and the paperback is $18. And I'm not saying this because I wrote the book, but it is a great read. You will enjoy the book.
Cool. So with that being said, y'all, let me say this to you. If you ever desire to come on our show, you can. You don't have to live here in Dallas because we can do it through Zoom. Mm-hmm. Stuff like we can do it through Zoom, or else if you want to come to the studio, you can. And if you got a topic or something like that you want to talk about, get with us and let us know. Mm-hmm. Get with us and let us know, and be prepared to tell the truth. Be prepared to have fun, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun. That's how me and Regina is. We're not those type of people that's just throwing tons of Bible scriptures around and stuff like that. We believe in laughing and talking and having fun with whatever it is that we are talking about. You want to say anything else?
No, I'm gonna add to that. We believe in balance.
Of course.
Because you can live for God, but then you can also have fun, good, clean fun.
Yeah.
And not be what's the word I'm looking for? Rough around the edges. Suck up. I hate to say that, or
Yeah.
Some people just get so uptight, and you don't need to be uptight in God.
Exactly.
At all.
You can relax and have fun. You can relax and have fun, and and I'm going to say this. And did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
With that, I said. With that being said, I'm gonna step out on a limb, and I'm gonna say this. Nowadays, a lot of people are talking about certain things. They're talking about this. They're talking about that. They're talking about this. They're talking about that. Let me tell you something. If you have a relationship with God, that's your relationship that you have with God. Whatever God tell you or whatever God talks to you about in your private time, listen, don't allow nobody or anybody to convict you about something that God has dealt with them about, okay? That's something that God dealt with them about. He didn't deal with you about it. So in the meanwhile, I'm not saying continue to live your life raggedy. I'm not giving you the green light to do that. But what I am saying is don't allow somebody else to convict you about something that God has convicted them about. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I said, we all have a relationship with God. We all have a prayer life. But in the meanwhile, listen, live your life. Have fun. Live your best life and have fun. Enjoy it. Ain't nothing wrong with being saved and having fun. You can do that. You don't have to be deep, and you don't have to. You don't have to. Now, if that's them, that's what they want to do, let them do that. But in the meanwhile, enjoy your life. All right? God bless.
God bless. All right, we good. Y'all guys, trust the timing of God, and wanted to say that.
That's right.
Trust God's timing.
That's right.
And we are done.
Done.
Wake up and smile, 'cause it's been a while. It's been like a whole day since I stopped so you could hold me. But this child awaits, strong in the faith. Lord, you are the refuge that I can't wait to get to, 'cause I can't let a day go, can't let a day go by without thanking you for the joy that you bring to my life. And ooh,